Thanks for stopping by, Eat Sunday Supper. Today, for a recipe, we're going to make one of our favorite fall dishes, Osso Buco. First, we're going to get three 1.5-inch veal shanks. We're going to take them and prep them. We're going to cut through the silver skin in 3 spots on either side of the shank. We're going to do this because when we go and braise it, they have a tendency to curl up on themselves. So cutting through the connective tissue there and the silver skin stops it from rolling up on itself and allows it to stay in the braising liquid and get a better braise for a more tender piece of meat. Season it on both sides, salt, pepper, a little bit of flour. Then we're going to get some oil in a pan, and we're going to go ahead and brown them really well on both sides. Didn't get a great shot of me browning them. Do a little better on the next video. And here we go with the browning. Hot pan, about 3-4 minutes on each side. Get a nice crust and fond in the bottom of the pan. Then we're going to go ahead and make our pancetta, 1 carrot, 1 celery, 3 cloves of garlic. Blend it all up. Get a nice smooth paste. We're going to remove our veal shanks from the pan. We're going to go ahead and cook our pancetta now. We're going to take it, put it in with the remaining veal grease from the veal shanks. And we just want to get a good season on this. I like to keep some of the onions out of the blender because I like to have some chunks of onion in there too. So half the onion in the recipe I did not put in the blender. I kept reserved for the side. I'm going to cook this down medium heat. Just let the fat render out of the pancetta, and we're going to throw in our aromatics. Once we get it cooked a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of white wine. After we add, I like to add a little bit of demi-glace. If you don't have demi-glace, you can just use beef stock or veal stock or chicken stock. We use a little bit of chicken stock in this one too, but the demi-glace is going to give it some nice rich flavor. Here's our white wine, about a cup. Again, for the specific recipe, visit the website eatsundaysupper.com. We're going to add about 10 cherry tomatoes cut in half, or 2 medium-sized tomatoes. I'm from the south of Italy, my family, so we like tomato. Normally Milan, they don't use tomato. Then we're going to add our chicken stock. We're going to let that all marry together for a minute. And we're going to add back our veal shanks. And I reserved a little bit of the stock so I could see how high the pan was going to be once we put all the shanks back in. We just want to get it in there to basically cover them. Oop, got a little boil over there. Add the remaining stock. Get a little wipe down on the pan. Going to put a lid on it because it's pretty full. I'm going to put it on a sheet pan. We're going to bake it for about 90 minutes at 350 degrees. After about 90 minutes, we'll pull it out. We're just going to leave it on the stovetop for about an hour. Then we're going to move into our gremolata, lemon zest, garlic, and normally parsley, but because we had a bunch of micro herbs, we're going to use some micro parsley, micro basil, and a little bit of micro oregano, a little bit of a blend of herbs. And that glass was a little bit of wine for myself. Put our herbs in there. Season them up a little bit. Toss them. Oil. Now we're making some polenta. You can serve it on mashed potatoes, polenta, however you like. We're just going to finish our polenta now with a little bit of butter, some cheese. Going in with a whisk. You could add your favorite cheese, blue cheese, anything you like. Like to serve it with some greens, dandelion greens, spinach, anything you like. Just saute them, little onion, little pepperoncino, little anchovy in there. I love how spinach, you can fill the pan up and it turns into nothing. Just gonna get a little wilt on it, not going too crazy on the cook on the spinach. And now it's time to plate. We're gonna put a little bit of our polenta down. Some of our greens. And then our star here. Our Osso Buco. And then we're going to get a little of that gravy that's braising liquid that's reduced down with all the bits and pieces of the pastata. You can see it in there, glazing it nicely. A little bit of our gremolata on the top. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. Osso Buco on a bed of polenta with wilted greens. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Go check us out, eatsundaysupper.com.